Hey there and hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lillian Shabalala.
It's Lillian Shabalala.
No, it's Lillian Shabalala to you.
Shab, who's it? Yin and
Can we talk?
It's Lillian Shabalala.
It's Lillian Shabalala. So I realized that I actually don't talk a lot about my small business that I own. And today I wanted to do a little vlog. For any of you that don't know, I do own a small business called Lily Zandi Baskets and Beauty, where I make 100%. I do own a small business called Lily Zandi Baskets and Beauty where I make 100% soy wax candles. I make bath salts. I make bath and body oils, linen mist, the works. And yeah, it's basically a self-care company that I have come to enjoy very much myself. And today I wanted to vlog because I am doing my first big market. I usually do small markets where I can be intimate with the customers and talk to them about my products. But today I wanted to challenge myself to go to a bigger market. And I'm super nervous and a little anxious, but also very excited that I get to challenge myself to go out there and talk about my products. So yeah, I am going to a pop-up market in Benoni. It is called Friday Night Lights. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's going to be my first one ever, my first big market. So I want you to come with me, set up with me, and yeah, just keep me company. I'm super excited because, you know, I get to expose my products to a bigger audience. And I get to talk more about it. I do get overwhelmed sometimes if I'm around a lot of people, but I do know that I want to challenge myself this year, put myself out there, put my business out there, you know. I know it's kind of weird to say that, right? Considering I am an actress, but really that's why I possibly do more theater work than anything, because you know, in the theater, you can get on stage and people see you on stage, and then afterwards you bow and go backstage, and you don't really have to come out if you don't really want to, you know, to talk to the people. But I do most of the time. I've worked on that. But yeah, sometimes I do get overwhelmed if there are a lot of people around me, but I really want to challenge myself to go out there, talk about my products, talk about myself, and have fun with it. So yeah, please do follow Lily Zandi Baskets and Beauty on Instagram and on Facebook. My business is small, but it is growing and I'm so in love with it. And it would be great to have you order something and try something out from our line of Lily Zandi Baskets and Beauty products. So yeah, let's go with me. I already have most of my stuff packed in the car. I'm just getting ready to go get some cash, which I probably won't show. I'm gonna go get some cash, some petty cash, and then I'm gonna head straight to the market. And yeah, it's gonna be a great one. So come with me. Hey guys, so I'm in the car getting ready to go. I feel so hot. I actually dressed for for evening weather, mainly because we're setting up in the afternoon, but the market is going on into the evening, and I don't want to get sick, but I feel so hot right now, so I'll probably take this off. I'm about to head to the market. It's about 12 to 15 minutes from where I live, so it's not that far. I'm actually a little nervous because, you know, they say you can never be prepared enough for your first market, but I've done my best. I have so many things in my car. It's like I've got my gazebo, I've got 2 tables, I've got like everything that I think I may need. But apparently you can never be, you know, overly prepared. So I hope I am prepared enough. I'm gonna head there, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so I had to stop at the garage and get some petrol, get my water checked, my tires checked, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. Ready to roll. Fun fact, so I'm basically sitting there waiting for the one petrol attendant to finish with my tires, and this other one, she's a lady as well, she comes to me and she's like, oh, botsana jwang? How cute is that? That just makes your day, you know, random things like that. Just someone telling you how cute you is on a random day. I love it.
Turn right.
Gets my confidence going. Now we are headed to Benoni. Yep. It's gonna be great.
I never stop to see you cry. I never listen to your tears and praise. Oh no, I never stop to see you try. I never listen to the words you say. Oh no, I never look your eyes of sorrow. I never listen to your cries of pain. You get to love me, I don't care. I'm something foolish and so vain. Oh no, I never told you that I love you. When all you did you took from me. But honey, if you ever leave me, I'll never make it okay. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. I never leave you waiting late. I never ever let you
Alright, so I am done setting up, and yeah, there's over 80 stalls here. I forgot to say. It's literally, this is the back of the stalls, but like there's over 80 stalls. There's like a DJ, there's a kids corner, so I hope everything goes well. The market is open. Okay, it's been 3 hours and I've only made one sale. But yeah, it's a pretty cool market so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying talking to people about my products and hoping for the best. Hey everyone, the market is over. It is 10 p.m. and I'm super tired. My battery is on 15% and it's been a long day. The market was good. I feel like it was like such a big market, but the target market or most of the customers were actually teenagers. So, well, it's good to know. First and foremost, there were a lot of people, but I feel like 80% of the people that came were like teenagers. And it was chilled. I only made my money back. So the money I paid to be here is all I made back. And I do think that has to do with the fact that most of the people that are here are teenagers and they possibly can't really afford like what I sell, or they're not really necessarily looking for like 100% soy wax candles or luxury bath salts. So it's good to know. I mean, there were some parents and some other people, but it was like not as, it was not super great, you know. And also, I mean, every market is different. This is a market that happens every month, so maybe next month will be different. But I do want to say that I have made more money from selling at smaller markets. And I think the big thing about that is also the fact that, you know, with smaller markets and where there are fewer vendors and more people, then I think it is better. This market had about 80 stalls in it, which is great. Like the vibe is great. But I feel like I looked at a lot of stalls and not many of them had interested customers by them. So yeah, it's good to know. I guess every market attracts different people, but honestly, I saw a lot of teenagers today, and Yeah, it and I love teenagers, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that, there weren't a lot of people like looking for luxury self-care baskets, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but it was cool. It was a nice vibe. It was a nice vibe. We supported the market as well. My boyfriend came along, and it was fun just hanging out. I also do want to say it would be better to do the market with someone, because it is such a big market. I'm like super tired, but I didn't get my money's worth. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it was a good day, and I'm glad I came to experience it. And yeah, hopefully we'll do better next time. Hey everyone, I'm actually recording this outro slash conclusion a day after the market. I think just upon reflection, I would definitely go back to the market, but I'm not sure if it's a market that I would do every month. I do feel like if I did go back, then I would have to have something that is more appealing to a younger audience. And yeah, I just didn't feel like it is a great market to be in if I'm going to be selling my products at the price that I sell them at. And if I had to sell them any less, then I wouldn't make a profit or get my my money's worth or the time that I put into making them, so yeah, I think I would have to think about how I can figure out what I can do specifically for that market, or what items I can bring specifically for that market. I do feel like it was my first time as well, so I would be willing to give it another chance. Yeah, and then with that said, I also did think about why I feel like I would want to go to a market that is smaller with fewer vendors. And it reminded me of some markets that I do apply to, and if they already have like someone who sells candles or self-care products, then they would decline having someone else who sells similar products there. And I'm starting to understand why, because when I have been to smaller markets where I'm the only one selling the kind of stuff that I sell, then I am automatically set up for success. If someone comes to my stall and we have a conversation about my products and they love them, which a lot of people did as well yesterday, it's just that, I guess maybe they might have had other options, and not because there were other candle makers, which I'm not sure if they were, but they were just spoiled for choice to get so many other things, you know what I mean? So if the market is smaller and there's a fewer vendors and more people, then someone gets a chance to come to you, have a conversation with you about your products, and then if they decide to walk away, most of the time what happens when I go to like smaller markets is that that person will return to buy something. They walk away to go think about it, and not necessarily walk away to look elsewhere or look at their other options. So yeah, but I really did enjoy the market. I was just super tired at the end of the day. It's actually very tiring, doing markets, and yeah, sometimes you need to figure out if it is worth your time and worth the money that you put in to prepare for the market. But I'm definitely excited to continue to do more markets, especially in the summer. But I also do want to do some winter markets to see how my products appeal to people during the winter, because I do feel like, when a candle is lit there at the stall and it smells good, people are drawn towards that. Even though I've seen it in the summer and people are still drawn to it, I wonder if I would make more sales in the winter, because it is warm, because the weather's cold, but the candles are warm and they bring that sense of comfort, and healing. So I want to see what that does. But yeah, I would do the market again. I'm just not sure if I would do it every month. And one last point that I was reflecting on is that, the market is at like a field where there are a lot of teenagers that play sports in that facility. Like, there are a lot of fields I saw when coming in where teenagers were practicing, and it is a Friday. So I think this market may be one of the things they look forward to, like on the last Friday of the month, after a hectic practice, soccer practice or cricket practice, or whatever it is, whatever else it is they practice there. But I do feel like that's maybe why it also attracted a lot of teenagers. Like, they're very comfortable in the facility, they're very comfortable in the area, and they're there a lot of times, and the market is one of the things they probably look forward to. So yeah, I think it would be great to actually think about that the next time I go to this specific market, because I mean, obviously you want to appeal to the greater or the majority of the people that are there. And the majority of the people that I saw there who were active and excited to be there are the teenagers. Fortunately or unfortunately. I think fortunately, because a lot of them did come to talk to me about my products, but unfortunately because I felt like they couldn't afford it, and not necessarily because they didn't want to support me. They actually like, some people even came back, like some of them came back to re-look at the products, and they really loved them, but they just couldn't afford them. They're teenagers at the end of the day. But also, you know what, teenagers have money. They do have a lot of money, but I don't think they would be willing to buy a candle that costs like 220 rand, and not because it's not worth it. It's just that, I mean, they probably left the house with that amount of money to spread around food and drinks and other things that, they'd want to buy. So it was a great experience, because I went in, I got to talk about my products, and I got to experience the market. Yeah, I would have loved to make more sales and get my money's worth, but it's also great to have experienced it. So yeah, that's my reflection. Mwah.